Hi, I'm Peggy Oliveira. Welcome to Courageous Journeys. Thanks for joining me today. Today's video is a follow-up to my most recent blog post where I announced that I will be taking a hiatus from providing individual in-person psychotherapy. And this video is really just a personal request for feedback, because while I will not be seeing clients individually after March of next year, at least for about a year or so, I will be continuing my work with Courageous Journeys. When I started my practice, it was to provide individual and group therapy, but ultimately it was to provide hope, that the struggles that you had, the difficulties that you had in your relationships and your personal life were not necessarily permanent. I wanted to provide hope that things can change, especially if you had a history of abuse and found yourself struggling in all of the number of ways that people tend to struggle. And I want to continue to do that. And so I'm asking for your feedback to help me understand what the best way to do that will be. So as most of you know, I've done some videos, I do a blog, I have a Facebook page and that sort of thing. And I know that I haven't kept up with it as much as I would have liked. I'm hoping that with this year off, that it will give me a little bit more time to be able to do that. So I'm wanting to know what you find helpful. What would you like to see more of? And so to think about that, you might think, okay, when I'm having a bad day, when I'm struggling with a relationship, when I'm doubting myself, when I'm not feeling good about my life, what is helpful to me? So you're feeling that way, you get online, you do a search, you get on Facebook or whatever the case may be. What do you find helpful? Are you just looking for people who understand that life is difficult at times? Are you looking for somebody to say, yes, life is difficult, but it gets better? Are you wanting information, like specific information about why you might be struggling? Maybe you're looking for connection. Whatever it is that you're looking for, I want to be able to provide that, but I need to know what that is so I know how I can help. So I will be doing the blog, but I'd like to know, are there particular topics that you'd like me to talk about? Are you looking for just information on different kinds of issues related to abuse or mental health? Or are you looking for understanding in why you're struggling the way that you are? Are you looking for personal stories of how people maybe have struggled and overcome? With the videos, is there something in particular that you think would be helpful to have? One thing that I'm considering doing is some sort of like a live chat. Now, there's lots of different ways of doing that, and I haven't decided what the best way to do that would be, and your feedback actually might help me figure that out. But I've considered doing some sort of chat where I will kind of lead a discussion. It won't be a therapeutic group. It's not psychotherapy, and it's not really a support group, but it will just be a discussion on different types of things, and that's part of the feedback I'm looking for. Are there topics you might like to discuss? Are there concerns that you have about discussing them in an open format? It could be something relatively, I guess, kind of easy, I suppose, like what kinds of things do you look for when you're looking for a therapist? It could be something certainly much more personal and intimate, such as talking about coping with sexual abuse or the difficulties that you experience with abuse or difficulty leaving a violent relationship. So it could take on lots of different things, but I want to know if that is something, first of all, that would be interesting to you and what your concerns are about doing that. So all feedback is really greatly appreciated. I really want to hear from you. There's lots of you who I know don't necessarily put yourself out there in terms of posting comments, and that's okay. I still appreciate your participation. But I know that you're there. I get private emails often. I know that you're there, and I would love to hear your feedback about what I might be able to do that can continue to be beneficial to you. So you can comment here on YouTube, you can send me an email, you can post on Facebook, you can post a comment to my most recent blog. My website is courageousjourneys.com, so you can find me there and comment on the blog. You can call me, you can email me, however you want to do it is okay with me. Just please do it. I would really love and appreciate your feedback. There's going to be a transition with Courageous Journeys, and I welcome each of you to be a part of making that transition happen and helping me figure out what direction to go. So thank you for your time. I'll look forward to your feedback, and I will also look forward to seeing you soon.